Hello and welcome back to Viking Whiskey. Today I'm tasting a Danish whiskey. It's from Ardor Distillery. It's called Ardor Peated. It's quite interesting. It's a marriage of 3 different casks. The first one being an ex-Jack Daniels barrel, and the 2 others being first fill, I think, white STR ex-wine casks. Interesting. And 3-year-old, so a very young whiskey, but it's a young distillery, so what else can you get? Bottle at 58.1%. This is going to be interesting. So details coming right here. There we are. Let's have a whiff of this one. First impression is quite pleasant. There's not really a lot to go on, but getting those first very vague sort of honey vanilla notes. Not getting much peat. Very, very little. Have some of that acetone shoe polish. Very light hints of some toffee notes. Have some bitter notes in the nose as well. Have sort of some fresh basil and some, hard to tell, more woody, sort of a wood polish. It's mixing up with that acetone feel. Oh, this must be because I'm Danish now. I'm getting a whiff of liver paste. Funny. Let's see how it tastes. It's got a decent bite, which is to be expected, but it's a lot smoother than I expected, actually. Flavor is actually not bad. Getting a nice mouthfeel. Fills up nice and warm. Bit thick, not oily, but feels good. Brings in a nice sweetness. Some muscovado sugar. Yeah, it's quite sweet there to begin with. Second note is not very overwhelming, but definitely you have that sour mash, which I suspect is from the Jack Daniels. That combination is actually not too bad. Peated. Not much. Second chew brings in some green apples. Sort of very young. Potential, I'd say. along with some more oaky notes, some bitterness. It wouldn't have hurt them to leave it there for a longer time. I'm sure they have some maturing for longer. They had to get started bottling. But this is definitely showing good potential. This could turn into something very interesting down the line. Just have to wait a few years, I suppose. I mean, this one was bottled in 2019, so we are going to have to wait for quite some years until we get to their 18 and 21-year-olds. Yeah, now all I'm getting in the nose is that liver paste. Huh? I mean, I like it, but it's not what I'd expect from a whiskey. On the third chew, the oak gets the upper hand. I mean, the sweetness is still there, but it's drying out on the back of the tongue and around the gums, and adding a little bit of black pepper. Not much else. A little bit of licorice, maybe. Not the sweet kind. Yeah, now I'm getting sort of a peated flavor there. Took its time. On the finish, now what you have left is this very vague peat. Some of that black pepper, a bit of licorice, very slight leathery notes. Still quite strong oaky notes. Alcohol keeping it nice and warm. It's very interesting to try a young whiskey like this. So, to rate it, this nose. It's not memorable in any way. I'm gonna go with a 72. Taste is better. Shows good potential, but I mean, you're not tasting for potential. This one is a 78. And the finish is the same, 78. All right. Average, 76. Yep. All right. Thanks again for checking in. Hope you liked it. Shoot me a comment if there's anything you'd like to know while I'm tasting. That'll be fun. If there's anything you're missing, or if I'm just blabbering too much about nonsensical stuff, I'd like to hear that as well. Did hope you enjoy it, and check in again for the next one. Cheers.